Welcome guys to episode number 8 of my Dortmund career mode series. Guys, thank you all for your amazing support you guys showed on the 20-minute special of this series. We smashed over 150 likes, and if you do go on to enjoy today's video, support the video by dropping a like rating right now. Drop your comments down below and make sure you subscribe so you do not miss a video from me. If you're looking for any FIFA Ultimate Team coins, make sure to check out FIFAcoinsland.com. Use the discount code SHORTYFIFA to get 8% off all your coin purchases. And while you're down there, make sure you follow me on Twitter for all the latest updates on my channel and this series. And you guys can see we're jumping into a league game against Werder Bremen in the Bundesliga. And we've been playing decent in the Bundesliga, but I want to be playing better. In today's episode, guys, we do hit the January transfer window. So that is when I'll take all your guys' transfer suggestions into consideration. And I do actually try and sign some of those players in today's episode. Two players which have been heavily requested is De Siglio from AC Milan, and also surprisingly Dumbia, which has been very surprising. I didn't actually think you guys wanted me to get Dumbia. It's one of those players where, to be honest, I wouldn't have thought anybody was suggesting, but there's been a lot of transfer requests telling me to bring in Dumbia, so I will be trying to do that during this January transfer window. And you guys can see it was Aubameyang who made it 1-0 in this game, but it was Aubameyang's shot, but I think there was a bit of a deflection from Jovetic. So Jovetic did claim that it was his goal. So we do make it 1-0 in the early stages of this game. It was Werder Bremen, I think that's how you say it. They did come close to make it 1-1. But in the 22nd minute, Aubameyang makes his way inside the box. He tries to whip in across, so Jovetic. It was Marco Reus on the volley, and his shot does go wide. And to be honest, Marco Reus, the way that he's been playing in this career mode series, he should have put that one into the back of the net. But in the 42nd minute, it is the right back Cavanda who plays a great ball to Stefan Jovetic, who sees that the keeper's coming off his line. He takes a shot, a nice save there from the opposition goalkeeper, but from that we do have a corner. And obviously Stefan Jovetic has been a crazy player that we did bring in during the first transfer window. In the 44th minute, Marco Reus with the cross. He's going to find Matt Hummels, who has been playing a bit disappointing in this career mode series. He was disappointing in my Barcelona career mode. He's been a bit disappointing in this series, but he does get a goal to make it 2-0 in this game. But during stoppage time in the 45th minute, during extra time, it is Di Santo, the opposition striker, who makes it 2-1. And Werder Bremen, I'm not 100% sure how to say it, but I think it's Werder Bremen. They do make it 2-1 in this game. But in the 64th minute, Jovetic gets through on goal. His shot is well saved. What a thunderous strike that was from Jovetic. Great save there from the opposition goalkeeper. But in the 90th minute, during stoppage time, Jovetic is going to be playing a great through ball to Aubameyang. Aubameyang's got that pace, makes his way inside the box. Aubameyang with the shot, it comes off the post, and that is how the game ends. So Aubameyang had the chance there to make it 3-1. He did hit the post, but at full time we do pick up a 2-1 victory, 3 points in the league, which is very nice to see. Jovetic and Hummels did get the goals for us. So as I said, it was De Siglio and also Dumbia were the two players that was heavily requested for me to bring into this Dortmund career mode. And also Mario Götze. You guys told me to bring back Götze to Dortmund, but I'm not too sure if I really want to do that, because he has moved on obviously to Bayern Munich for bigger and better things. So I'm not 100% sure if I want to make that transfer, as it is another team in the Bundesliga. It was Mönchengladbach who came with offer for our left back Schmelzer, and they weren't giving me the total amount which I wanted, so I did just flat out reject their offer. So just before we jump into the second game of today's episode, you guys can see I am making a few changes to the lineup. Some players were a bit tired, but I did bring in Koke into the central attacking midfield position, also starting Quintero alongside him, with also Bender in the CDM position. So we're jumping into this game against Wolfsburg in the league, and Wolfsburg, I think they're currently sitting second in the league. You guys are going to see the league table here. No, they're actually sitting third, and they do have one game in hand just behind Bayern Munich. So if they do win this game against us, they do jump clear, the 2 points ahead of Bayern Munich, and we will slump to be behind by a couple of games behind the top three, and that is not what I want. Obviously, I want to keep in touch with the top 3 getting into the later stages of this season. Obviously, we've hit the halfway mark, and I'm happy to be in the top 4, but I want to be pushing for that first position come the end of the season. You guys can see Wolfsburg side, they do have Doumbia. So Doumbia did sign for them during the first transfer window, but even though he has signed for them, I'm still going to try and bring him in. You guys suggested me to bring him in, sorry, so we'll be trying to bring him in. And as you guys can see, in the 17th minute, it was Wolfsburg who made it 1-0 in this game. Some nice passing play to get around the defense, and they did take a 1-0 advantage in this game. But not long after that, in the 29th minute, it is a passing cross. They do pass it around here, and it's seriously, the way that Wolfsburg were passing the ball around, they were going to be unstoppable. They do make it 2-0 in the 30th minute of this game. My defense really couldn't do anything about that. That was just class there from the opposition, obviously Wolfsburg, their players, and they do make it 2-0 to them. But in the 33rd minute, we try and hit back with Jovetic as he plays a great over the top ball to Aubameyang. And Aubameyang puts our one bottom corner to make it 2-1 in the 34th minute, and Aubameyang has put us back into this game. Not long after that, in the 40th minute, it is Bender who plays it to Quintero. It's Quintero on the ball, who's going to play it wide to Marco Reus. There's Marco Reus with a fake shot. He's going to whip it across to find Stefan Jovetic, who somehow gets his head onto that one over the Wolfsburg centre-back, and he does make it 2-2. So in the first half in this game, there has been 4 goals. So a very entertaining first half, as in the 57th minute, Reus plays over top ball to Jovetic. It's Jovetic who takes it down. It's Jovetic who makes his way inside the box. His shot is well saved from the Wolfsburg goalkeeper, but from that, it did hit the post, and from that, off the rebound off the post, Aubameyang's shot is well saved. So what a chance that was to put ourselves in the lead. But in the 83rd minute, Wolfsburg do make us pay, as they do put themselves 3-2 in the lead. What a game this is. Some big play there. Obviously Wolfsburg, they tried to put the ball into the back of the net. The header went straight to their attacker, which was well saved from Weidenfeller, but from the rebound, it was their winger who headed that one into the back of the net, and Wolfsburg do pick up a 3-2 victory over us. What a game that was. Sadly, we do go down. Obviously, Jovetic had that chance, but his chance was saved from the goalkeeper, and from that, it did hit the post. But as you guys can see from the match facts, we dominated this game. As you guys can see, we had 11 shots to 3, with 6 on target to 3, so we doubled their shots on target, and we more than doubled the shots which were taken. So sadly, we didn't get the victory there. We did lose, as Gundogan has been back. He has been cleared from his injury. So as I said, you always wanted me to bring in Doumbia. Obviously, he's at Wolfsburg, and we did just suffer a loss to them. So we might have to put in a big offer here for him, as I do offer Wolfsburg £20 million for Doumbia, hoping that they can accept it. But they do say that my transfer offer was unacceptable, and they want a bit more money. So instead of giving them a bit more money, I decided to give him a player, and there was a player that Ramos. So Adrian Ramos is 29 years of age. He's a striker. He's sort of the same as Doumbia. They're sort of the same age gap. Obviously, he's 29. Doumbia is 27. So, to be honest, Ramos isn't playing at all. He can't fit into the starting 11. There's no really space for him. So, he isn't playing at all, as I said. So I am looking to get rid of him, and it would be nice if we were to get rid of him and bring in Doumbia, a player which obviously I will be using, as 2 clubs do come in 2 big offers for my 2 main players, Reus and Aubameyang, which I do reject. This is going to be the end of the episode, guys, as I do put in another offer for Doumbia. If you guys have enjoyed the video, go ahead and drop a like rating, drop your comments down below, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.